Environment's a non-for-profit community-based organisation, and we're passionate about protecting the environment, restoring its resilience and getting the best for both flora and fauna in the Northern Rivers. We've been working with many different funding sources in the Bungawalbin area post-fires, just really trying to get in here at the right time after that disturbance to ensure that the native bush has the best chance at coming back in response to those fires. So there is a lot of resilience down here in Bungawalbin. The bush is coming back by itself, but we're just here just to give it that little helping hand, ensure the weeds don't get a foothold post-fire. We've been walking through thousands of hectares of bush down here in Bungawalbin, private landholders, national parks and wildlife reserves, mainly targeting weed species that are potentially going to inhibit natural regeneration and hold the bush back. So we've been targeting lantana, cat's claw creeper, serious weeds of national significance.
This place is really significant. There is a lot of special reasons why. There are a few men's sites and also some women's sites close to this region. It is part of our heritage and a very cultural significant place here. Menyamai ranges have been a few places in this region which were devastatingly impacted by the fires, and it was very sad to see a lot of animals and a lot of plants here were just impacted so terribly. We have seen good sides of it, the regeneration of all the plants. We have some animals coming back, such as squirrel gliders, and a lot of owls too, and we're just trying to get back a lot of koalas and emus.
The value of the Bungawalbin reserves, it encompasses over 12,000 hectares of national parks and nature reserves and state conservation areas. Basically within that area there's over nearly 50 threatened species. One of the prime targets of nature conservation efforts there is to enhance the habitat of the endangered population of emus. So a lot of the efforts have gone towards that. In terms of the post-fire 2019 restoration, and VITA National Parks have been working together on those Commonwealth and state-funded programs to really get in after the fires and make every hit a winner, basically in terms of lantana control, groundsel control and wildlife habitat enhancement, and that's been really fantastic. The benefits to conservation are not only emus, but it's just generally across the whole forest ecology. It's really something to see.
Our feral animal control activities mostly revolve around threatened species protection programs. A lot of our work is to do with the main predators for threatened species, which are the likes of foxes and feral cats. We do wild dog control too in certain circumstances. Wild pigs obviously are the other ones. They're our main culprits really for us. It's foxes, cats and feral pigs. The typical story with fires and pests is that when a fire goes through a given area, obviously it's opened up. So travel for all kinds of species and feral animals particularly is opened up, so they're able to infiltrate and kind of spread wider on account of the fires. And also the pickings become somewhat easier. So immediately after the fire, the countryside opens up, there might be injured animals around, displaced animals around who are somewhat lost and not sort of functioning as they normally would, and they become easy prey for feral animals. So there's an influx typically of feral animals right after a fire like that.
So I find it really important because I've been disconnected from country for a while. It's good to get back in and experience so much of the native wildlife. I feel connected, more connected to my people, and want to help more and actually get in there and get the job done.
Well, it's been years since we're out here on private lands, but of course the major work out here is the post-fire recovery work, which has been fantastic. And I think the biggest thing from my experience of coming out here to Bungawalbin has been the pre-fire stuff I saw on private lands I was on and things. There's a lot of lantana going up totems, quite thick, really heavy patches. With the fire coming through, it thinned it out, so it's really easy to come through and do complete removal and follow-up with all the regeneration going on. So I mean, all that energy from the rains we've had, the warmth we've had post-fire has gone into the natives, not the weeds. So now it's going to be in a better state flora-wise than probably what it was before. So it's looking fantastic. So the money used for the post-fire recovery, awesomely spent. because it's changed how the whole Bungawalbin is. And I think that's just, it's been brilliant to be a part of, absolutely brilliant.